Good evening. We are Manuela Castañeda and Luisa Restrepo from C&R Consulting. Today, we want to present you an efficient and beneficial solution for all the WA-WC country members whose acceptance may end the negotiation between Veridium and Ruveria's government, without having to take the case into the international court.
The agricultural sector was severely affected because the lack of space for storage of manure, the budgetary practice, and the lack of space in the pens of animals produced an excess waste, and after floods, this waste was poured upon the land.
C&R Consulting bring the proposal to change the traditional Ruverian ad libitum feeding given to the animals by a controlled feeding schedules. In this way, manure waste will be largely reduced. This also represents an improvement in the quality of the meat and eggs produced by the animals and finally consumed by the people of Veridium.
In C&R Consulting, we believe that in order to have an even better quality of meat and eggs, there must be a substantial change in the space of cattle, hogs, and poultry. So, we agree on the terms of the Article 2 of the ARA, which prescribe minimum space allowance for cattle, hogs, and poultry, and prohibits the use of battery cage and hens. Also, the Annex 2, which states that meat processing plants must have not sleep fluorine, that electric products may not be used except in exceptional cases. Animals must have access to water, while in holding pens, that holding pens may only be filled up to 75% of the capacity to keep the animal space to move, and that curved single file chutes would be used to facilitate the movement and the livestock of the sternum.
Ruveria should start making the relevant adjustments as long as Veridium gives Ruveria further period, not exceeding 5 years, to make the necessary adjustments, and also comply with the rules established by the GATT in 1994 by abolish the protectionist measures, since at this moment some ARA articles, specifically Articles 3 and 5, are inconsistent with the Article 1 of the GATT of 1994 because it grants an advantage to countries with less than 0.15 hectares or arable land per capita that is not immediately and unconditionally granted to Ruveria. That the ARA is inconsistent with the Article 4 of the GATT of 1994 because it provides less favorable treatment to animal products imported from Ruveria than to domestic products. So, our final solution is to grant fair trade for animals
and both countries.